good luck in tonight's Pink Out game. Now, please rise, remove your hats, and join us for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waynesville Lady Tiger basketball. So Lady Tigers take on Ozark Conference rival, the West Plains Lady Zizzers tonight. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. Matt, West Plains Lady Zizzers make that long trip up from West Plains. We're coming in here tonight with a 13-9 record to take on our 16-3 and state-ranked Lady Tigers of Waynesville. Ought to be one heck of a ball game.
Absolutely. You talk about 13 wins. This is going to be no pushover. Lady Tigers looking to bounce back after a tough 2-point loss the other night up at Camdenton.
We talked about that game when we were on the air Friday night with Tiger basketball action, and it was all it was cut out to be. The Tigers went up, fought hard the whole game against one of the better teams in the area, Camdenton. It's always tough to go into Lakertown and play anyway. Come out there with a 2-point loss. Looking back later on in the year might not be the worst thing that happens. Those two teams are probably on a collision course to take on each other in districts.
I think you're exactly right. As you see the starting lineups being announced here, first the West Plains Lady Zizzers, Kendra Davidson, number 10 Haley Meeks, number 14 Mackenzie Brunson, number 23 Bree Harlan, and I did not catch the 5th starter there.
And folks, do not adjust the color at home on your television or on your Facebook page. It is pink out night here.
It is pink
in
out
Waynesville.
night.
They're wearing some pink Lady Tiger uniforms out there. You see Nadia Evans come out as a starter for the Lady Tigers. Victoria Perry. Rashana Stone. The girl in the middle, Kiara Head and Shoulders. And Katie Hanley. It's going to be your starting 5 for your Lady Tigers tonight.
As you see a lot of pink out there, we need the telestrator later. The telestrator's going to be done in pink. We're going to have all kinds of excitement.
So, we're going to get this going tonight. Let's make sure we do it correctly here. We're pushing there, and we're coming right out tonight with a pink out. Right out there for everyone to see. All right, and we're rock and rolling, man.
All right, as we get set for the tip.
Somewhere John Madden is going, them boys are onto something.
Oh, absolutely. But if we're going to quote our colleague John Madden, you're going to have to throw in a lot of boom.
Boom, baby.
All right.
Nadia Evans with the ball. Boom! She passes it right over. Boy, you could get a lot of booms going.
Well, yeah, I don't think we need to start a contest for that. All right, Lady Tigers working it around here on the offensive end. Victoria.
Speaking of contest, it is West Plains Zizzer night, and you know what that means. It's going to be trivia night.
Trivia night. Unwrap the prize closet.
Word from Tim Wallace says it's been fully restocked. There's some surprise boxes in that closet now.
Well, you know, many, many years ago, we started this with the first ever Tom Bar essay contest here on West Plains Night. West Plains Night, as our loyal viewers know, is always prize night. All right, Lady Zizzers working around, gets it inside. That's going to be off the glass for Kendra Davidson. West Plains jumps out, scores first as Nadia Evans quickly down to the other end. It's tipped out of bounds, going to be off the hands of the Lady Zizzers and will stay with the Lady Tigers.
Lady Zizzers put some full court pressure on the Tigers. Out to Stone for three.
Stone puts it up, and it's good.
You leave Stone that open, she's going to have a lot of those tonight,
Absolutely. Matt. Anytime Rashana gets a clean look, gets her feet set that well, gonna go in most of the time. Lady Zizzers back down to the other end they come, working around. We see really, really nice job done right here. We've seen it all season long. This aggressive defense by the Lady Tigers just makes it hard to find a shot.
They're going to get Katie Hanley there with the bump, I think.
I think you're right. That's going to be first foul for Katie Hanley, and that's going to put number 24, Morgan Mahan, at the line shooting the free throws.
And Matt, while she's at the free throw line, we want to welcome all our viewers out there on the Cable America Network, TTSN Live Cable America, and everyone watching live via the Facebook on the Tiger TV Sports Network, TTSN, bringing you more live basketball action from Waynesville.
Mahan steps up, knocks it down. Second one goes, and that makes us tied here 3-3 in the early going.
Little trap there on Stone. She's going to throw it up. It gets to Evans.
Evans going to pull it out and reset the offense here for the Lady Tigers. Before we get too far along, I've got the TTSN map over here. If you're watching tonight, give us a shout out. Let us know where you're watching from. Maybe one of the 24 states that we need to fill in the TTSN sports map.
Wouldn't it be great to add some pins tonight?
I am fired up. There's got to be. Me and the incomparable Tim Wallace were talking pregame, and there's some states we feel that we should already have plugged. So if you're watching tonight, give us a shout out. Let us know where you're watching from.
And Matt, while we're on this, it won't be another pin, but had a chance to talk with assistant coach for West Plains, Razovich, and she said that she had shared our link out there to the folks down in West Plains. You're watching in West Plains, put a little comment down there. We'd love to know that we got some people down there in West Plains watching.
Rashana Stone takes that one and comes down the floor for the easy two on the other end. And right back at it come the Lady Zizzers. Mahan with the ball in the front court, turns, passes off to Cunningham. Cunningham now looking, not there. Brings it in, kicks it across. Cunningham dishes over to Meeks. Meeks looks inside, finds a shot, but what a block right there by Nadia Evans.
Nice job by Nadia. But you could tell from up here she got nothing but the ball on that.
And the student section is alive and wild as Nadia Evans blocks another one. I'm waiting for the "she's a freshman" chant that usually follows.
It'll be in here at some point, I think.
All right, West Plains gets it back in. Three ball goes up from the outside. That goes for Meeks. As very aggressive play right there on defense by the Lady Zizzers. Tips it out of bounds, but almost comes out of there with that one.
Lady Zizzers in that full court pressure. Kiara got a little lackadaisical with that pass.
Davidson gets the benefit of that assist right there. She goes down. Rashana Stone down to the other end. She's up no good. Pulled out by Victoria Perry. Lady Tigers bounce pass underneath. Turn up off the glass. No good. Going to be out of bounds, but that ball's going to stay with the Lady Tigers. Katie Hanley done inbound underneath the goal. Gets it out up top to Rashana Stone. Stone gives over to Evans. Almost loses it right there, but Evans is going to run through and kick it back out. Now Stone looks to drive and pulls back.
West Plains doing a real good job on defense, Matt.
Absolutely. Credit the Lady Zizzers right there. Hard to find any room inside right now.
Travel, I believe, on Kiara. Turned around. Once again, the Lady Zizzers right there on defense. Kiara turns into her. The ball kind of gets caught up. She shuffles her feet, and it's another turnover. The Lady Tigers. Tia Poinsett and Mackenzie Coleman check in for the Lady Tigers.
All right, West Plains with the ball down on this end. Davidson turns, gives off to Meeks. Ball moving around. Davidson puts up the three ball from outside.
That's going to go over the top.
Up and over the backboard, turnover to the Lady Tigers. Quickly back down the floor comes Victoria Perry. Bounce passes over to Coleman. Coleman step in, jumper, won't go, rebounded underneath by the Lady Zizzers. That's Cunningham with the board. Lady Zizzers drive and put it up and count the bucket.
Yeah, it's going to count.
As Meeks gets the shot to fall and the foul on the shot, so she's going to go to the line.
You know, Matt, I had a chance to talk with one of our old friends and coaching, Coach Womack here. Me and Coach Womack coached against each other 20 years ago. I'm old. I don't know if I say that about Scott or not, but he talked about he always does a great job down there with the Lady Zizzers. His shoulder's up with the shot, it's missed. But he had talked about that 13-9 record and how they've been in every ball game but one all year long. The ones that they have lost, they've been in. They've not been blown out. They've been competitive all year long.
Shot's going to go up from the outside for Davidson, and that three is good. Davidson's second three on the night as the pass stolen by Meeks. She's down and up for two, as West Plains has opened up an 11-point lead on the Lady Tigers here in quarter number one. Rashana Stone pull-up jumper. It's going to be a little short, but rebounded underneath.
Kiara's going to get fouled.
I think they're going to get Davidson with that foul.
Shoulders will go to the line to shoot two.
I'm sorry, they're going to get that Cass Cunningham, number 30, with that foul. Her first foul, first team foul. So Shoulders at the line. She's going to shoot two free throws. First one's up, and it's good. And Nadia Evans checking back into the game for the Lady Tigers. And it looks like Katie Hanley coming in for Shoulders possibly here. Shoulders misses the second. Rebound comes to West Plains. Number 21, Lily Harris with the rebound. West Plains moving the ball around the outside. Swings, Davidson loses handle on it, but recovers.
Not sure Nadia didn't get a hand on that on the opposite side there.
And they're going to call
a 5-second call.
Okay. I thought that was going to be a little touchy to call Nadia for a foul there.
And it was going to be, and that's why you saw the 5 seconds.
Katie Hanley does check into the game. Kiara Shoulders going to get a quick drink of water and a breath. Hanley goes inside looking for a point set. That ball's going to be tipped away out of bounds off the hands of the Lady Zizzers, so the Tigers will inbound underneath. Rashana Stone to inbound. Looks in, finds Coleman. Coleman swings it to the top as the ball makes its way around to Nadia. Back to Stone. Stone puts up the three.
And it's good.
Put it on the board. Trims the West Plains lead to 7 as the Lady Zizzers leading here in the first quarter 16-9. Lady Zizzers looking to try and get some kind of penetration in the lane right there. Not there. Pass back out to the outside. Tipped and stolen. Rashana Stone bringing it down one-on-one to the other end.
Gets the contact.
And the foul.
And the basket. Nice job by Rashana Stone right there. Initiate the contact, get the 2 points, and have a shot at the conventional three-point play.
There's not many players in the Ozark Conference that I'm gonna take against Rashana Stone one-on-one. And Rashana Stone plays that perfectly, draws the contact, still gets it up, converts it for the three-point play.
And that 11 points become 4 real quickly.
Well, 9 points in the early going right here for Rashana Stone. Lady Zizzers working around, looking inside, not there. Kick back out, runner in the lane, turn around off the glass, won't go, rebound comes to Stone. Rashana Stone. Wow!
Oh my goodness, what a move! What a move! What a move!
There is no defense for that. Wow. And just like that, the Lady Tigers trail by 2. West Plains gets the shot up. That's going to be off the backboard, so it's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Lady Tigers trailing the West Plains Lady Zizzers 16-14, Matt, but the Tigers on a 9-0 run to close that gap at the end of the first quarter. You know what that means it's time for, Matt?
TTSN Sports Update.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook for all the news that is news right here in Tigertown. Matt, do you know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page?
I'm going to say Marv Luden likes the TigerTV Facebook page.
Oh my gosh, let's go with that. Our radio colleague sitting right to our right, Marv Luton, does like the TigerTV Facebook page. And you're going to want to like it too. That's where Marv gets all the news and he reports every morning to you on your way to work.
You don't think the AP involves? Nope.
It all comes right through
Okay.
TigerTV Facebook page. That's where it all comes from. Our quick sports update right here is tomorrow night, the Varsity boys, they're going to travel down to West Plains to take on the Zizzers. Varsity boys last night with a big victory over the Camdenton Lakers here. Night later than what was on the schedule because of the ice and because of the weather and the forecast and all that stuff that was going on. See the Tigers with 2 good victories in a row. They want to go to West Plains tomorrow night, get on a roll and make it 3 in a row. So we wish Coach Pills and the boys all the luck in the world. I'm not going to make that trip, Matt. I hear you might be going to West Plains tomorrow night.
I think I'm going to stay home. We were debating about it. I think I'm going to stay home.
They're going to get shoulders down low with another travel as she shuffles her feet.
So as we open the second quarter here, the Lady Tigers trailing by 2, 16-14. All right, Lady Zizzers. Tigers look to have picked up the pep just a little bit down here on defenses. Ball inside, up, no foul, rebound underneath, comes to shoulders.
No foul, but a tremendous defensive play right there by Katie Hanley. Holds her position, goes straight up. We're going to get a block right there on the shot with Kiara. I want to go back to Katie's move down here. So easy to get those hands up and swat at the ball, and that's how you're going to get the foul. Katie did not do that. Bodied the girl from West Plains, made her shot off just enough that we could get the rebound and head back to the other end. First one's up and good for Kiara.
All right, shoulders at the line, set, waiting for the second. It's up. No good. Rebound comes to West Plains. It's going to be Cunningham underneath with the board. Davidson brings it across for the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Bounce pass dangerous right there, almost taken away.
Oh.
And we're going to get Nadia right there.
Great job by Victoria Perry to cut that off, cut that baseline off. Nadia goes up in the air, and then when she comes down, she picks up the foul.
Nadia trying to pull away from it, but momentum was carrying her in. So that ball's tipped, but West Plains Lady Zizzers keep control. Dribble up and off the glass, no good again. Who else but Kiara Shoulders underneath with the board. Quickly to the other end.
Tigers come out of that all right.
Nadia Evans.
Nadia says, I'll shoot it.
Nadia thought about it a few times.
Yeah.
Finally takes the shot, but it's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes to the Lady Zizzers. Little spin move by Cunningham. She's going to go
nice move
off.
by Cunningham right there, going to the hole.
Rashana Stone quickly to the other end, put two more in on her column. Cuts the Lady Zizzer lead down to 1. Meeks kicks it out. 3-ball goes up, no good off the rim. Rebounded underneath and taken away by Rashana Stone.
I'm telling you, right now underneath, the Tigers' defense is playing as well as I've seen them play all year. And Shoulders gives the Lady Tigers the lead.
So you see Nadia Evans working the defense out top. Shot inside, no good. Rebound comes to Evans, and Evans is pushing quickly to the other end. Evans down the lane. She's going to go up.
She's going to get an offensive foul called on her.
It's going to be the second on Nadia. And we're going to get a timeout.
Quick
called
timeout
here.
by Coach Womack. West Plains Zizzers. Man, I want to talk about something. We're 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and all things are going awry for the Lady Tigers. We're down 11. Things are not going well at all. There's a couple moments in there that I'm watching Coach Madlock over there. A lot of situations you see coaches call timeout right there to try to settle things down and get things going. I think she does such a great job with these girls, knowing what she's got on the court, knowing the type of game that we play. There wasn't a need for a timeout.
No.
The girls got it all straightened back out, turned around, and right now they got a 1-point lead.
Well, and that's one of the things you watch these girls, and you and I have the chance to see them a lot, play quite often. But you watch how nothing phases them. Being down 11 points, there's no panic. There's no rush shots on the offensive end. They know that we're still in this. We'll get it back.
And there's something else. It's real easy when you make a bad pass or you throw the ball away to immediately go and foul the person. Our girls have not done that. Our girls, just tremendous job in the last 4 minutes for the Lady Tigers.
Well, and it's the mental toughness that I see in this team that's going to make this team, not only are they good, but they are so mentally tough. They're going to be a tough force when we get to district play.
Oh, very, very much so.
There's going to be a lot of teams that look at Waynesville and how do you go about it? So the Lady Tigers holding a 1-point lead, bring the ball down to the other end. Shoulders kicks it up top, back to her. Katie Hanley feeds it back. Going to come all the way across to Rashana Stone. She looks to drive. Pass underneath the shoulders, not there, but rebounded by Hanley in the lane. Off the glass, no good.
Kiara just a little too far under the basket right there as she received that pass from Rashana.
Rebound comes to Cunningham, and back come the Lady Zizzers to the other end. Cunningham puts the 3-ball up from the outside, and it's good.
Can we freeze that? Does it freeze?
No.
Okay.
Lady Tigers moving the ball around. Coleman finds Hanley, back out top to Coleman. Hanley now, bounce pass underneath. Shoulders.
Nice move by
Wow,
Shoulders.
what a move. Won't go, but Victoria Perry on the backside with the rebound. And now Coleman just past the free throw line. Rebound comes to Handley. Nice job of rebounding here by the Lady Tigers. Perry now with the drive. She puts it up off the glass.
Gap, it goes.
And
she
count the
fouled.
basket.
Victoria waits till she sees that gap. So Tia Poinsett checks back in for the Lady Tigers. So that ties it up at 21. Victoria Perry at the line to shoot one. Stops the clock here at 3:41 left in the first half. Perry up and good with the free throw, gives the Lady Tigers back the 1-point lead. Lady Zizzers. Cunningham now drives, kicks back out top. Mahan passes in the corner to Davidson. Davidson brings it back up top to Cunningham. Little jumper in the lane, that's up and good for Brunson. Victoria loses the handle but is able to hold on to the ball.
Poinsett in the corner, feeds back up top to Perry. Perry now, Stone. We're going to get a 3 in the lane call. I think they're going to get Coleman over here on the side.
Well, I was watching that movement down in the lane, Matt. Boy, I didn't see it. They were moving in and out, moving in and out.
Jumper goes up for Davidson, no good, rebounded underneath by Poinsett. Rashana Stone comes down to the other end, finds Coleman. Coleman, the little short jumper won't go. Ball's going to be out of bounds, off the hands of the Lady Tigers.
It's going to go off of Tia Poinsett's hands there.
Lily Harris checks back into the game for the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Davidson brings it across half court for the Lady Zizzers as we're at 2 minutes to play here.
That's gonna be a jump ball. I thought we had a travel before the jump.
Well, I think she reaches in, locks that up. So the jump ball's going to stay with the West Plains Lady Zizzers as Kiara Shoulders checks back into the game for the Lady Tigers. All right, Lady Zizzers working it around, a little drive in the lane. That's going to be Harris.
I think they're going to get Kiara with the reach in there.
That's going to be Brunson, going up for the shot and going to the free throw line.
And it is going to be on Shoulders. It's going to be her first.
5th team foul for the Tigers. So that'll put Brunson at the line. She rattles the first one around and it's out. Nobody notices, but Rashana Stone is standing at this other end of the floor completely alone. There's no one within, so we're going to get a foul here.
It'll be on 24 for West Plains.
It's going to be Morgan Mahan. Nobody seemed to notice, but Kiara Shoulders was standing about 60 feet away all by herself.
Second foul on Mahan. Coach Womack replaces her. The minute 38 left here in the first half.
West Plains Lady Zizzers holding on to a 1-point lead right now, 23-22. So we've got 1:30 left to play here. Rashana Stone puts up the 3. All right, assist right there comes via Victoria Perry, and Rashana Stone just reining the points in here in the first half for the Lady Tigers. As she steals that, she's got the fast break. Rashana slowed down a little bit right there.
Trying to pick that foul up.
Tried to get the and one. Defender wouldn't bite that time.
We're going to get a timeout. Coach Womack, the Tigers pull that lead out to 4 points. You see Coach Madlock right down there talking to the girls. And after this great comeback, you see it. She is awful intense down there at that timeout.
All right, so we're coming out of the timeout. 1:03 left on the clock here. The Lady Tigers holding on to a 4-point lead. West Plains inbounds, and across the half-court line they come. West Plains looks like they're spreading the floor a little bit more right here.
I think they would be okay holding to the last shot if possible. Not that they're going to do that for a whole minute, but.
Davidson with the ball out top. Shot goes up from 3, no good. Rebound comes underneath. It's going to be shoulders quickly ahead to Perry at the other end. Ball's going to be loose and out of bounds.
Oh,
and that ball.
They're going to say it goes back.
That's
to
the wrong call.
Woo.
It's rare, but I had the better angle than the referee on that play, and that was the wrong call.
The ref getting down underneath right there, I don't think did not have a view of that at all. They went to the outer official, and I agree with that, Matt.
He's wrong.
As now West Plains will play for the last shot.
All right, we're under 10 seconds. Lady Tigers lead by 4. West Plains going to look to get one last shot off. Moving it around, Davidson's open. She's going to put the 3 ball up, and it's no good.
It's no good, and that brings us to the end of the first half. The Lady Tigers up on the Lady Zizzers, 27-23, and an exciting first half of basketball. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and we're going to see you back then for second half Lady Tiger basketball action.
stand. If you have change, just hold it in the air, like you just don't care. Buckets, are we ready? Fans, are we ready? On your mark, get set, go! Seconds. 35 seconds remaining. Come on, guys, hurry and get that money in there. We are under 30. 20. 15.
All right, Matt, we are back for second half Lady Tiger basketball action. The Lady Tigers up 27-23 on the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Rashana Stone with a huge first half for the Lady Tigers with 20 of their 27 points. Rashana's played a heck of a first half.
Absolutely. Tigers, we talked about it there as we got into it, but fall behind in the first quarter. Don't panic. Don't start throwing up shots. Don't start fouling. The Lady Tigers just work as usual and very quickly turn that around, roll into halftime with a 4-point lead.
Lady Tigers will start the action with the basketball.
But give this Lady Zizzers team some credit. 13 wins, and they are a very formidable opponent.
Yes.
This is definitely no slouch of a team. Coach Schultz over there mashing buttons to get extra horns.
I don't believe we should let Coach Schultz have any control over the technology.
I concur.
Here at the Waynesville High School, at least right here where we're doing basketball.
All right, as we're quickly back to action here, Lady Tigers ball tipped and taken away. Lady Zizzers quickly to the other end. Cunningham kicks it out, ball swings, and that's going to be Brunson pulling it out on the front. Lady Tigers still very aggressive in that help side man defense. Brunson takes it in, puts it up for two. Makes it 27-25 here, early third quarter action. Nadia Evans bringing the ball across for the Lady Tigers. Victoria Perry thinks about it, puts up the three.
And it's good.
Put it on the board.
Matt, right now I have a feeling that Scott Womack's Lady Zizzers are going to know exactly where Rashana Stone's going to be at all over the court.
Yeah.
We're going to see some other Lady Tigers have to step up like Victoria just did, put some points on the board.
Well, unfortunately for the Lady Tigers, they do play such a team game that when we've seen teams that have guarded Rashana earlier this year really put a focus on her, and other Lady Tigers have stepped up and been able to carry the load on scoring. So we're going to have a foul whistle there. I think they're going to get Katie Handley.
I believe.
No, they're not. They're going to get Rashana Stone. That's going to be her second.
They are going to count that basket. I wasn't sure about that. Maybe they're going to have that discussion now. I thought maybe Rashana's foul was going to be on the floor beforehand. No, they're changing the fouls, what they're discussing. It's going to be on Katie Hanley.
I thought it was on Katie Hanley, so I not that Stone couldn't have been in there, but free throw.
Rebound by Evans.
Won't go. Victoria Perry quickly at the other end. Nice little move under the defender right there. Puts the ball off the glass with the left hand. Can't make it more textbook than that. All right, Lady Tigers lead by 5. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. West Plains Lady Zizzers, a little runner in the lane, one hand up and over for Haley Meeks. Nadia Evans now at the other end for the Lady Tigers. Bounce pass over to Rashana Stone. Gives it back up top to Evans. Evans looking inside. Katie Hanley was open for a second. Nadia Evans now with the drive. She'll put a little runner up. It won't go. Rebound comes underneath to Cunningham for the Lady Zizzers, and back they come down the court.
Tigers get a hand on that ball.
It's going to be Brunson. She's going to put it over the front of the rim, and that's good. All right, down to the other end come the Lady Tigers. Victoria Perry drives pass underneath the two shoulders. Shoulders up and over, no good. Ball's going to be out of bounds.
It's going to go to the Lady Tigers.
It's going to be off the Lady Zizzers. Wasn't sure right there. That's on that other side. We
well,
can't
it was
see.
loose. You couldn't really tell who got the last hand on it from here.
Victoria Perry catches the inbounds, gives it up top to Nadia Evans. Nadia now splits the defenders up top and brings it underneath.
Going to stay with the Lady Tigers.
Going to be deflected off the hands of Cunningham. Want to compliment Cunningham down here on defense. Has done a tremendous job all night long on the boards for the Lady Zizzers. So the nice little tip pass right in. Won't go. Ball's loose. Shoulders in the lane. Still not going. And who else but Cunningham for the Lady Zizzers with the rebound. Davidson brings it over to the side, gives off to Brunson. Brunson looking inside, not there. Ball swings back around to the other side. Meeks kicks out Davidson. Davidson puts up the three, and it's good.
Lady Zizzers take a 2-point lead on that 3-point shot. 34-32. Favor of the Lady Zizzers.
All right, Rashana Stone in the corner, finds Shoulders underneath. Shoulders goes up. Wow.
A lot of contact.
A lot of contact to not get a whistle there. Nadia Evans picks up the defense, and the Lady Zizzers bring it across. Davidson steps inside, kicks it over. Cunningham puts up the three ball. Up high, won't go.
They're going to say it hit the wire, so that ball is going to go to the Lady Tigers. Mackenzie Coleman, Tia Poinsett check in for the Lady Tigers.
All right, Victoria Perry brings the ball down for the Lady Tigers, hands off to Coleman. Coleman gives back to Stone. Stone's going to drive. She puts a jumper up. No good. Ball's loose underneath. Picked up by Davidson of the Lady Zizzers. Lady Zizzers holding on to that 2-point lead. Cunningham looks inside, looking at Brunson. Not there. She brings it across. It kicks off. And Brunson again outside. Cunningham puts up the three. No good. Rebound loose underneath.
They're going to say Tia was fouled going after that rebound. Not sure who they're going to get here, Matt.
They're going to get Mahan, and that's going to be her third. Shauna Stone brings it down. Victoria
and
Perry.
She's going to travel. Take a little jump step there before she took off.
All right, so the Lady Zizzers bring it down. Ball in a 2-point lead right now. Brunson pulls it out front for the Lady Zizzers. That ball, a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, I think she thought she was going to have a Lady Zizzer diving at the hole right there, and she was spotting up from three.
Yeah,
and
one was zigging, the other one thought zag, and turnover to the Lady Tigers. Shauna Stone brings the ball down and across. Katie Hanley fires inside, point set. Out to Perry. Perry puts up the three, no good, but what follow right there. This point set looks like a shoelace came loose. The referee's going to stop, let her tie that up. So that knots us up at 34 with just over 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Sub coming in for the Lady Zizzers is going to be Lily Harris checking into the game as Mahan takes a seat with her 3 fouls. Brunson loses it for a second, gets back control. Drive, Brunson's going to look in the lane again. They're going to get Rashana Stone, and that's going to be 3 on Stone.
Hated to see that happen right there It's just going to be 2 on Stone because they changed the other one.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. They did change that earlier call, so that is just going to be 2. Shot goes up off the glass, no good. Rebounded, put back, and the Lady Tigers come down with the second one.
Coleman with that rebound.
Wow, nice little move inside. Stone. Ball just rolls across. Rebound comes to Davidson. Three ball goes up from the outside for Brunson. No good, pulled down by Handley underneath. Little miscommunication there.
I think Rashana thought, I think she thought Tia Points up was going to pop out to that corner. So Evans and Shoulders back in the game for the Lady Tigers.
Evans. We're going to get a 5-second call here on the outside.
Well, I was watching because Nadia had good defense going right there, and I didn't see the count. The count was on the backside official. So all tied up at 34. The Lady Tigers will bring the ball down on offense.
Rashana Stone for 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes long to the Lady Zizzers. Davidson drives, kicks to the outside, but looking for Brunson, but Brunson had dove to the inside right there. Seen a couple times here the last few trips that Lady Zizzers just not on the same page down here on the offensive end. Looks
Tigers set up. Looks like they're going to go for the last shot here, Matt.
Nadia Evans gives off to Perry. Perry's going to bring it over, give back to Stone. Evans on the side. Lady Zizzers really been guarding Nadia Evans close outside on that three-point line all night long. Not a lot of good looks there. So we're going to get a foul.
I believe this is going to be on Stone.
And that is going to...
That's going to get that on Tia Poinsett. .1 seconds here, the third quarter. Half court is up. That's no good. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. All tied up here at 34 with the Lady Tigers and Lady Zizzers. And Matt, you know what that means. It's time for
TTSN Sports
Update.
It's time
for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the Tiger TV Facebook page. Tiger TV Facebook page for all the news that is news right here in Tigertown. Matt, you know who likes the Tiger TV Facebook page?
Boy, I got the first one right. So
You're not getting this one.
I'm going to say Varsity Tiger point guard Carson Cavalier.
Boy, it's a good guess, but you're wrong. You know who likes the Tiger TV Facebook page? It's the newly named athletic director of the Waynesville School District,
Corey Ace.
Corey Ace. He likes the Tiger TV Facebook page. Corey's going to replace Joshua E. Scott, the director of Mission Activities, who is now going to take over the job as athletic director for the Springfield District. We want to send congratulations out to Corey Ace on his new position as athletic director. And Corey used to be a wrestling coach here at Waynesville, and we want to send the best of luck out to Coach Lucas Smith and the Waynesville Wrestlers as they head off to district action down at Drury University in Springfield this Saturday. Hopefully they brought home a conference title last week. Maybe we can bring home a district title this week, and at least, if not, or if we do, send a bunch of boys up to state wrestling here in another week and a half in Columbia.
We had the chance to bring a couple of these wrestling matches to you this year. Coach Lucas Smith has an outstanding bunch. Just a blast to watch. And as you mentioned, bringing home the conference title by just 3.5 points over Lebanon, who was very highly ranked coming into that. So wish the best to the Tiger Grapplers and go get them.
Nice defensive play you saw while we were talking about the wrestling there by Kiara Shoulders with the steal. Nadia Evans gets fouled as she's bringing the ball down the court. So the Lady Tigers will have the ball on offense.
Rashana Stone with the ball in the front court, gives off to Evans. Evans bounce pass underneath to Victoria Perry in the lane.
It's up and it's
And
good.
count the basket. That's going to be the third foul on Cunningham for West Plains. So Perry at the line. Puts it up. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Ball's loose. Rebound comes to West Plains.
Matt, hold on to your seat.
I've got it gripped firmly.
Get a pin out.
Oh, baby.
Sean Ebert is watching us from West Palm Beach, Florida, and that's a state that
That
we
is
are
the
adding
state
to the
that we
map.
need. One of the states that me and the illuminal Tim Wallace were talking about, that we should have a pin from Florida.
We have one now.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Tigers doing a really good job down here in man-to-man defense. Oh, and they're going to get Victoria on the block.
So I pull up the TTSN map here. Need to make sure I get it into West Palm Beach.
Haley Meeks driving to the hold there. Victoria steps over to stop her and picks up the foul. Oh, it's going to be underneath as Cunningham gets two easy ones there. Ties our score back up at 36. Shoulders
Shot
with a
goes up,
15-footer.
Shoulders no good, but rebounded by the Lady Tigers.
Tia Poinsett puts it back for two.
Nadia Evans right there with,
With
the
a steal. Wow, what a steal by Nadia.
Doesn't
And she
go,
goes out there with her own rebound.
ball across to Victoria Perry. Perry now, spin move inside.
And Victoria's going to be fouled.
Believe they're going to get number 10, Haley Meeks, for that one. They do, and that's going to be her second foul. I believe that's the fifth team foul, as we have a couple lights out up there on the board. No, it's going to be their fourth foul, I'm sorry.
Lady Tigers inbound from underneath. Over to
Nadia Evans gets the first good
She
look
drains
tonight.
the three. West Plains concentrating on packing that middle. We're going to get a timeout from Scott Womack and the West Plains Lady Zizzers. We're going to go to our telestrator here. And if you'll look at that, from underneath right there, Tigers are throwing the ball in here. West Plains just packing that inside to make sure nothing happens. Flattens things totally out. Tigers overload a side, but Nadia Evans over on this side, wide open. Pass comes out, and she drains that three from right there,
well,
Matt.
and we've talked about it all night long, or I'm sorry, all season long, just how good of a shooter that Nadia Evans is on the outside. But credit West Plains defensively. They have been out. Nadia hasn't had any clean looks outside. Right there, they forget about her in the corner. Inbound, clean look, boom, drails it.
Well, right now the Tigers have done such a good job inside, working that ball inside. West Plains totally concentrated on that. I don't think Coach Womack was very happy with the way that defensive series went.
No, and just like that, the Lady Tigers, in a game that has been knotted up since half, jump out here with 5-point lead all of a sudden. And like you said, I think Coach Womack wants to sit down and talk about that, because not too many more mistakes like that, and all of a sudden it's too late. So the Lady Tigers, under 6 minutes left to play here in the game, hold the 5-point lead. A little runner in the lane, and that's going to go. Kendra Davidson.
Now West Plains sets up in a 1-3-1, 1-2-2. They're dropping out of that. When it comes straight up to the top, they're setting 1-3-1.
We've seen the Lady Tigers have seen a lot of zone this year.
Evans with another three.
If you give Nadia daylight, you're asking for trouble. Tigers have been able to handle zone defense quite well this year, being able to shoot an opponent out of it.
And they're going to get the foul on Rashana Stone. I think Rashana thought she had all ball there, but
So that's going to be the third foul on Rashana Stone. Brunson at the line. She's up and good with the first. So we put a pin in Florida. We need to keep those states rolling. If you're out there, check in with us. Give us a shout out. Let us know where you're watching from. So Brunson puts the second one in, trims the Waynesville lead to 4, and back come the Lady Tigers. Bounce pass inside.
He is going to get pushed and fouled.
They're going to get Cunningham, I believe. I believe that's number 4 on Cunningham.
Tia comes across and posts up real strong. Cunningham hits her from behind, and that is going to be her 4th.
As Katie Hanley checks back into the game for the Lady Tigers. Point set underneath to inbounds. Going to go way out top to Victoria Perry and back over to Evans. Hanley now works it back up top to Evans. Evans thinking about a drive. She takes it in, a little jumper up and good.
And good. Well, Matt, it's amazing. That first shot goes in, and then they all seem to go in.
Absolutely. Talk about the confidence of a player in Nadia Evans, just a freshman here for the Lady Tigers. West Plains working it around. Ball's
Nice
tipped and
steal
taken
there by
away
Tia
by Tia
Poinsett.
Poinsett. Kiara Shoulders kicks back out top. Evans puts the 3 ball up. No good off the side. Rebound comes underneath to the Lady Zizzers, and Miss Cunningham once more with the defensive board. Davidson puts the 3 ball up from the outside. No good, but that ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Lady Tigers, so the Zizzers keep the ball. Davidson with working it down on the offensive end.
Oh, and they're going to get the block, and they're going to count that basket.
So Meeks is going to get the basket. She'll go to the line and look for the 3-point play. It's going to be the 3rd foul on number 24, Katie Hanley, for the Lady Tigers. Free throw does go as we see substitution, as it looks like Coleman's going to be back into the game as Hanley takes a seat. Lady Tigers holding on to a 3-point lead as we're just 1 tick under 4 minutes left to play here in the game. The Lady Zizzers pick up a little full court pressure on the Lady Tigers. Tigers quickly across half court. Evans pulls it out up top for the Lady Tigers. Now swings to Perry. Perry gives it back to Evans. Cummins is over to Poinsett. Gives inside. Now Evans. Penetrate, kicks it out to Coleman. Coleman back up top to Evans. Lady Tigers patiently working this ball around.
And they're going to get another travel on that little jump stop there by Victoria Perry.
Well, Victoria goes up to catch that pass. I think Victoria was jumping to come inside, has to move back, get up to get that ball. Just gets
she
her
bounced as she came down.
A little out of rhythm with what she was doing, and turnover goes to the Lady Zizzers. Davidson puts up the 3. We're going to have a foul underneath.
They're going to be a foul.
No shot.
I believe that's going to be on Nadia Evans. She was trying to fight through that screen.
It's going to be her 3rd, but it is the 7th for the Tigers, so it's going to put the Lady Zizzers in the 1-and-1.
Rashana Stone checks back in for the Lady Tigers.
Misses the free throw, rebound run down by Shoulders. Shoulders quickly ahead. Evans fakes the 3. She drives.
I like that decision by Nadia. A whole bunch. We're going to get a 30-second timeout from Coach Madlock. But I love that play right there by Nadia Evans. Matt, while we got a moment, we want to recognize our crew tonight, bringing this to you under the direction of the incomparable one, Tim Wallace.
The Illuminal. Tim Wallace.
Man of many titles and man of many wonders.
A man of many talents.
I'm telling you, it's unbelievable the things that he does. I'll tell you what is unbelievable, though, Matt. These young ladies and young gentlemen come in here under his direction. They set all this up. They get it going. They work the cameras. They work everything tonight. We just come in and sit down and talk, and our students working tonight are Ashley and Garrett, Deshaun, and Grace. They're the ones working tonight. They're the ones working the game tonight and bringing it to you and doing an outstanding job once again under the direction of the incomparable Tim Wallace.
All right, so the Lady Tigers holding a 5-point lead as we're at 3 minutes to play here in the game. Jumper in the lane, up and out, no good. Rebounded by Shoulders. Gives off to Evans, and she brings it across for the Lady Tigers.
Lady Tigers spread the floor this trip down.
Oh,
Nadia gets the ball stolen.
Quickly down to the other ends, high
and we're
off
gonna
the
get
glass.
a foul on Stone coming in underneath. That's going to be her 4th foul.
Haley Meeks right there with the steal. Really nice move to come around the back of Nadia, get that ball, and comes quickly to the other end.
Tough move to drive into that lane and then dribble straight out. Nadia dribbles it straight out instead of backing the ball out where she could see what was going on, and West Plains takes advantage.
Up and good is the second one, and trims the Lady Tiger lead as Rashana Stone's going to bring it down for the Lady Tigers.
She's going to get fouled.
And that's going to be 5. Miss Cunningham is going to need to have a seat. Oh, I'm sorry.
They're going to give that to Meeks.
They're going to give it to Meeks. I thought Cunningham was the defender in position, but Lady Zizzers coming out very aggressive now on defense, trying to take that ball away. Bounce pass underneath. Point set. Going to get it, and she's going to be fouled. Believe they're going to get Mackenzie Brunson, number 14, with that one. As Mackenzie, I think, diving to try and get the ball right there, but
she ended up
comes under the heels of Tia Poinsett.
And that's going to bring us to another timeout by Coach Brittany Madlock of the Lady Tigers. It's going to be a full timeout this time, Matt.
Well, see West Plains coming out right now on defense, trailing by just 3, but come out looking to be very aggressive. Looks like they're coming hard to try and steal that ball in the front court right now against the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers, probably not a bad timeout right here to just talk about things. Make sure we're talking about what we need to do. Not worry about West Plains, but execute our game plan.
Well, and I think part of that, Matt, is the Lady Tigers are wanting to come out. They're wanting to control the ball down on this end, and along with that, they want to end up getting a good shot at the end of what they're doing. And right now, when they're working the ball inside, I think one of the things she's probably going to say is Victoria at that point blank range probably would have liked to seen her take that shot.
All right, so Tia Poinsett going to be at the line shooting the 1-and-1 for the Lady Tigers. She's up. She is good with the first. Second one's on the way, and that's going to go. So it gives the Waynesville Lady Tigers a 5-point lead with 1:47 left to play here in the game. Davidson bringing the ball across for the Lady Zizzers. Gives it over to Brunson. Brunson gives it back up top. Cunningham looks inside, finds Brunson. She's off the rim, no good. That ball's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say it was off the hands of a Lady Tiger. Wow, not sure about that one, Coach Rawlings.
Not sure about that either, Matt. See the look on Nadia's face. She definitely didn't think that was the right call.
We've got a 5-second call.
No, we've got a timeout. Coach Womack had the timeout before the 5-second call. Uh-oh, Matt, we talked about this. We got a ball that just fell down from the upper deck.
Well,
Matt, it's a good thing that the game wasn't going on right then.
Well, there's been a lot of activity up here on the upper concourse. At one point, I thought maybe we were running a daycare here at Channel 12, but I'm not sure.
Well, Tim Wallace, looking for a little extra money to spend on the broadcast, has set up shop up here. He said, hey, if you want somebody to watch your kids during the game, bring them on down. That's why he's so incomparable.
I don't think the illustrious Tim Wallace wants us advertised in a daycare.
Okay, then we won't advertise it.
All right, as we're back to action. Oh, as we started a little bit before the end of that timeout and had some extra horns in there.
That's not good when we do that.
And I did not see official rules interpreter Gary Schultz over there pushing any extra horns this time.
No, I didn't either. As we are joined tonight here at the high school gym by Coach Gary Schultz. He's joining us watching from the other side with Coach Pills.
Shot is up and it is good. All right, so the Lady Tigers holding a 3-point lead, 1:22 on the clock. Rashana Stone brings it down and around.
And she's going to get picked. Once again, Lady Tigers can't get picked from behind.
Meeks has done that twice, just very good at sneaking in behind. Victoria
Stone takes it all the way to the hole.
Rashana Stone.
So we're under a minute. Tigers with a 3-point lead.
Jumper from the outside is up,
and
it's
we
good
get another
for
timeout.
Davidson.
The West Plains Lady Zizzers.
Woo, Coach, that makes it a 1-point game with 34.8 ticks of the clock left on the. Wow.
And that's going to be West Plains' last timeout. Well, I tell you, those 2 picks out there at half court have really got
really big right now.
Huge.
As the Lady Tigers just. And both of them on the same style play as the player turns to dribble it back out, but turns their back to, I'm sorry, it wasn't Davidson, it was Meeks. And Meeks very fast.
Very fast. Takes it to the other end, is able to make that layup. So the Tigers will be inbounding full court here. Sure, we're going to see full court pressure from the Lady Zizzers.
We've seen that a couple times. The full court pressure and very aggressive at going for the ball right here. Got to believe that if you can control it, keep control of it right here, eventually they're going to foul you because they're going to have to get the ball back in their hands. Do we have an update checking in with us here?
We have a viewer from Huntsville, Alabama, Pamela.
We do have an Alabama.
We do have an Alabama, though. And Shoulders is going to get fouled in the back court. Coach Womack thought that was a travel first.
Going to be Brunson called for the foul there. Going to be the 3rd foul on Brunson. And checking back into the game for West Plains is going to be Cunningham. Cunningham looks like a little offense for defense substitution here. She checks into the game with 4 fouls. Going to put Shoulders at the line, shooting the 1-and-1. Shoulders up and good with the first. Shoulders gets the ball. She's set at the line. Second one's on the way, and it is good. Puts the lead back to 3 points for the Lady Tigers. Davidson at the other end for the Lady Zizzers.
They're going to get a 3 up off the front of the rim. Rebound Stone. She's going to get fouled. 9 seconds left. Rashana Stone going to the line for a 1-and-1.
I believe they're going to get Morgan Mahan for that.
It's going to be her 4th.
But West Plains worked it around. It was a little far out, but a fairly open look.
It was an open look, and that was what they were looking for right there. Stone hits the first. Now that leads 4.
And drains the second one, make it into 5-point game.
Now
Lady
the Tigers just don't foul here. Let her shoot, don't foul.
Ball loose inside, rebounded by Stone once more.
And she's going to dribble it out. And the Lady Tigers are going to come out of here tonight with a 56-51 victory in Ozark Conference action versus the West Plains Lady Zizzers. Matt, tremendous ball game tonight for the Lady Tigers. Folks, we're going to be back with you Monday night as the Lady Tigers are going to host the Parkview Lady Vikings in another Ozark Conference game here on the TTSN Sports Network. We would love to see you all come down here to the high school and support the Lady Tigers, but if you can't do that, we hope you join us on the TTSN Sports Network. Everyone out there, we hope everyone has a great evening. Be safe this weekend with the incoming winter weather, and we're going to see you back Monday night. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings, and we are out of here.